Creeping forward, 3 players here with a 4th able to rotate around very, very quickly. You're going to be walking into a stack if you are Space Soldiers, and they're not aware of it. Rez and Forest just cutting the head off of this site take before it even gets anything. Oh, Major tries to break the vent and actually finds a man in the process. So maybe there's a way back into this round now for them.
Oh, nice shot though. The pistol picked up by Calyx is going to find Get Right's head, and now Space Soldiers have an opportunity. Dennis now having to watch the A side of the map as well, but he's been spotted. Calyx is going to check his back line. Letgrow seen on the site, and with the smoke to try and delay this push, he's going to attempt to win a 1v1. Doesn't realise the player just ran right past him, and Calyx is going to get on that bomb site. Plant can come through. The smoke actually helping Space Soldiers, as while Dennis does get close, he won't be able to stop that plant going down, and it's the double peak from Space Soldiers. Smoke's being primed already. And with a minute 22 on the clock, the Molotovs blanket the bomb site, and the T's begin to push in.
And there's all the openers found as well. I mean, at this point, Space Soldiers just looking to outclass NiP in seemingly every way. It's Rez and Forest to fall as well. 2 players to lose. Dennis dispatched of up in the heavens. This round is all said and done. Letgrow, he's going to at least find Calyx, but that will be it for him, and he might now lose his life as a result. Indeed, he does. Space Soldiers, a 4th round of their name. Just Get Right left up. He's trying to hold on to the M4, but even then, you can bet that the Space Soldiers boys are going to go hunting him down. They do not want to let him get away with this. Fortunately, that is... Now they know where he is. He's rang that dinner bell. Paz going to go hunting for him, and Paz makes that look easy. So a 4th round on the board.
Going to be a big problem if NiP can't shut this down. They do have Molotovs to do exactly that, but Space Soldiers have got far more.
Yeah, we need to see a big play here. Rez holding close, going to falter. Forest can't quite find anything, and I was going to say maybe even the lack of the bullets in that M4A1S going to start to punish it, but he falls before he even runs out of ammo. And that's the round once again. NiP going to have to save it.
Don't tell me they're going to do it again.
Look, I mean, this is what I mean, right? Like, you're in the head of NiP. You put Letgrow here alone, you think there's no way they go B again. And oh my goodness, they might not. He's found himself too. Major now finally able to get that trade. These rotations are already coming in, and Get Right dealing with Engine down there.
So Xantares doesn't want to push up close. Still have a player in the vents as well. NiP should be able to time this well enough to win the round. Major's hiding at the back of the site, and he is all that stands, but not for much longer. It's a barbecue, Harry. Maybe considering moving off of that B site. He will actually go back into it, but he is definitely going to reconsider that decision. Space Soldiers go for the execute out on A. Letgrow playing close in the highway, and essentially a crossfire here with his teammate Dennis on top of the box, but he's got to watch his left side of the site. Instead, he looks towards a forklift and finds Paz climbing up above. Engine's going to be given the time to wrap, and that's why you've got to watch the smoke. Space Soldiers pushing through and making a statement here, looking for the reset. There's only 2 players left up for NiP, and although Get Right's drawn back another kill, this is going to be a very difficult retake.
Yeah, most certainly is. Rez and Get Right still up there, the 2 to try and get this job done. It's new meets old here for NiP. And they do burn out Major. Get Right's gonna fall, and now it's Rez left in a 1v2. Xantares just tapping on heads, making it look easy. Space
may have been a historic map for NiP at one point, but that is not proving to be the case. The nades towards B is a bit of a fake. It is the A play after all, and Letgrow's dropped 2 players and the bomb out main. That's a full rotate from NiP. They can afford to move everyone over here. There's still alert going down on that B site, but they don't need to commit to this fight. Major looking for desperately for anything as Paz tries to get out of this door, but with 30 seconds left, time is slipping away from the hands of Space Soldiers, and Harry, you may have a positive to talk about with NiP in after this round.
It's certainly looking that way, and now, I mean, you know, it all falls onto one man. It is going to be a second round for NiP, and let me tell you, a couple more of them, and maybe we see them start to make their way back into this game.
I mean, they've already done their half as well, right? You could end this 9-6, and Space Soldiers wouldn't really have a problem with that, but even that's optimistic at this point. Luckily enough, Dennis opens up, but it's a quick trade back in from Paz, and he even doubles it. Will fall straight out, but actually go back in with a repeat. Slightly dangerous there, considering he could have given away.
Let me tell you, this is going to be quite the spot to be when you look at the Molotovs left up on Space Soldiers. One of them goes in now. He's going to get forced out of the open. Catches relatively good timing, but that molly just going to tag him once, and that's all it takes for him to go down. Major clearing out the vents. Going to go ahead and delete Dennis, leaving all the pressure on it to Letgrow. 1v3. He had a very, very quiet game back on Mirage. They would love to see him turn back time here on Cash, but it's just not happening. Here's what I was going to say, Ned. Like, Actually, no, let's focus on this from Forest. My goodness, look at him go. He's charging on in. It's a nice attempt at a self-pop flash there from Engine, but it doesn't pan out. So man advantage gained from NiP, playing a bit more free, playing a bit more ferocious, although Zintares, he goes ahead, and these were the sorts of plays this man used to be adorned for back in the day. And here we go, get right. Might have gotten a little bit rusty with age, perhaps, trying to work his magic here from the squeaky position. Rez barreling on in the meantime, going to get dispatched up as Major holds his own down towards quad. It falls to the 1v1, and Calix over on the forklift, going to get the job done. So Space Soldiers.
This B site once again grouped up with the bomb. Full utility as well, so this position, Checkers, is going to be so hard to hold because Molotovs can completely negate anything you're trying to do here in the Checkers. 30 seconds left here. Space Soldiers have to hurry up if they want to take this B site.
And here's Rez with the MP5. It's not going to work out. Zintares once again finding the opener. Dennis does answer back down in the depths of mid. It's the last round of the first half, so they're going to have to go for it here as this bomb goes down. NiP, man advantage at the very least, and Dennis wrapping all the way around in through T-spawn. That nade does just pretty terrifying damage on a Forest. They don't have any utility to try and make this work aside from that one smoke over on Dennis, and everyone falls. Calix mopping them up. It's this wrap round with a man on 19 HP to try and get the job done, and there's Zintares to delete him.
An early smoke going up over the top of A. I think that's going to cut off the highway there, or at least the car. Yeah, highway. We've even got a Molotov on Lekro as well. Did that miss? Oh, that missed.
Well, that's a big yikes. They're going to try and make their way up through mid, but here's Paz to find the opener, and that missed smoke is just laughing in the face of Lekro right now. He's been struggling. Get right manages one. Rez going to go to pick up the trade. 3-on-3, still good chance for NiP to get some magic done, but Calix deleting players from the car now leaves all the pressure on the man who missed the smoke. It's going to be Lekro. He doesn't have armor. He was the man who picked up utility in this round for NiP. This wrap round from Major leaves so much pressure onto Lekro, and it's going to be the easiest shot of his life.
Oh my god.
Really not hoping too much here in this round. Now on the back of this man advantage getting picked up. There's Zintares extending it even more. What can you even do? We didn't really get to see him kind of have a bit of an unhinged performance over on Mirage, but he's certainly coming alive here on Cash. This is not going to be an easy round, to say the very least. Get right tries to flush out the man down towards Checkers, but it just doesn't happen.
6 rounds consecutive they hit that, so let's see if NiP can find some similar success. It's no. The nade's going to take down literally half their health, and the guns will follow up. Major with 2, Calix can follow up with another double, and there's the third from Engine, sliding back through the vent. That will be the map, that will be the series. Space Soldiers winning 2-0 today in Pro League.